Hi, we're from Group 12, and let me introduce myself and my team. Hi, I'm Hani Nyumna Akila Nugroho.
And I'm Farel Alkatiri.
And I'm Farida Dunaraini.
And I'm Craig Jaber Hustin, and this is our final English project.
Where did you buy this?
I bought that in Yogyakarta.
Oh, really?
Hi, Greg.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Sorry, it's been a while. What are we talking about?
Well, I'm scrolling through TikTok right now, and people are talking about mass layoffs, protests, and stuff like that. You know, the usual.
Oh yeah? It's all the wreck right now.
Oh yeah, speaking of scrolling, have you guys ever been on TikTok or Instagram? Intending to just check it out for a minute, but then ended up getting such in and reading the news, and that really makes me overthink things. I mean, there's so much news about layoff right now, so I just end up overthinking it.
Oh, yeah, same here. Brain rot really affects my mental health.
It's your dumb scrolling.
What's that?
Dumb scrolling, a bit compulsively consuming negative media content.
I go through that a lot too. At first, I just want to look information, but I end up reading nothing but bad news and sad stories.
Oh, by the way, I once read an article. It turns out a lot of people actually do doom scrolling. Like, they want to know what's going on and feel more prepared with the situation they deal with. And the problem is, the more negative news you see, the more anxious you will be.
Yeah, that's true. Social media plays a big role too. Usually, social media algorithms have no limits, so they keep us hooked on viewing more and more content.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I don't even realize how much time I've spent just reading the negative news.
Yeah, sometimes we think just one more news, but it just keeps going. In the end, instead of feeling calmer, we end up even more worried and overthinking things.
When it comes to impact, it comes off to the effect of dumb scrolling is quite seriously. I also read an article that dumb scrolling is have strong impact to stress and emotional strain.
Yeah, and the more we're exposed to negative news, the more our stress level tend to rise. Our brain are naturally more focused on bad news than positive ones. So if we're constantly exposed to bad news every day, over time our emotional energy will be drained. And it even affects our mood and our ability to do daily activities.
Oh yeah, ever since I started scrolling, I've also become kind of lazy about exercising or doing other activities like that.
Well, that's also one of the effects of doom scrolling.
So it turns out the impact isn't just a momentary full of feeling of sadness, but it also can affect your mental well-being.
Yeah, especially for us as a college students, if we aren't selective for the content we consume the social media, it, it will not stress ourselves out by comparing ourselves with the other people achievement.
Yeah, and now I'm stressed out about thinking about where to go from here, where I'm going to work, what I'm going to do. It's just making me stressed out.
I guess I really do need to limit myself from scrolling through all that negative content, don't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, so actually sometimes news like that it might be indeed be factual, but if we consume it and constantly and without limit, it can make us feel like the future is scary and full of uncertainty.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so we can conclude that thumb scrolling is the habit of constantly consuming negative informative which can increase stress, emotional strain, and anxiety about the future. Therefore, it's important for us to the social media more wisely and take care of our mental health.
In my opinion, the first step is definitely limit the time you spend on social media. For example, set limit for 1 hour or two for scrolling, then 1 hour for reading books, then 2 hours or three for studying. Basically, structure your time, and even if possible, try not to scroll at all for a whole day.
I also we need to be more selective about the information we choose to consume, so we don't have to follow every single news story all the time.
Yeah, also when you feel like stressed or anxious, it might be better for you to do more positive activities like exercising, talking with friends, or pursuing other hobbies.
What do you think we can do to avoid getting caught up in dumb scrolling?
How do you define doom scrolling, and to what extent do you think it's a modern behavioral problem shaped by technology rather than human nature? Why do people continue to doom scroll even when they are aware it makes them feel worse? Critically analyze the psychological factors behind this behavior. Evaluate the short term and long term effects of doom scrolling on a person's mental health. Do you believe these effects are severe enough to be considered a public health concern? The discussion suggests limiting screen time as a solution to doom scrolling. How effective do you think this approach is, and what alternative or additional strategies would you propose? To what extent are individuals responsible for their own doom scrolling habits, and how much responsibility social media platforms or government bear in addressing this issue?